Hello, bros. It's time for the hero stuff, bro. That hero stuff. I'm done yelling for now. One of my favorite games growing up, man, was Sonic the Hedgehog. And you know, you get to run around collecting and jumping on things and collecting these rings, and it was infuriating when you collected like 100 and so, or 99 or 88 or whatever, and you're so close. I don't know which one it was, the Sonic 1 or Sonic 2, where you can go supersonic. But you're so close to getting that, and then you hit a spike, and all those rings just splatter out all over the place, and you gotta go search for them, and before they, blink out of existence or what have you. That was the worst part of the game for me. I know you're thinking, I don't know where you're getting at, James. Okay, here we go. Sometimes you fail, like you hit a spike in a row, you hit something, and in my mind, it feels like I have to start all over again with God. I have to start all over again, collecting all those coins, all that credit I built up with God, because I made a mistake, or I gave in temptation or whatever. And my friend had to keep on reminding me that, and we have to remind each other, that's not how God operates. Where if we mess up, we have to start at square one, and earn his love again, and earn back the grace again, and earn back and get all those coins so we can achieve the ultimate level of Christianity and manhood. When the Bible says, when Paul was talking about his thorn in the flesh, and he prayed to God 3 times for it to be gone, and God said, well, my grace is sufficient. I thought always that was kind of like, well, you be all right. You be all right. Just deal with it. You be all right. But when God says my grace is sufficient for you, it's basically saying I cover everything. You didn't think you didn't think I knew there was a possibility you fall into temptation. You didn't think I knew there's a possibility. I still love you. Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. So God knows that you're going to mess up. God knows you're going to fall. God knows all those things. Yes, I kind of feel funny about saying, yeah, we hurt God's heart, because I see in the Bible a whole lot of men who jacked up royally. I'm talking about royalty jacked up. Solomon, David, Abraham, Samson. Not just those, but you have the judges. You have all these people that messed up royally, but God's plan was still forward, and he still used those men. So it's not like Sonic the Hedgehog. It's not like Mario, when if you mess up, you lose all the coins, you lose all the favor you had with God. Yes, there's consequences, but it's just not like that. And we gotta, until we can release ourselves from that and understand what grace is about. Like, no, we're not satisfied when we sin. We're not supposed to be. We're not supposed to be happy when we fall. We're not supposed to be at all. But let that guilt and that shame and all that push you towards this truth that it is finished. It is finished on the cross. It is finished. That means it's done. God is not going to get back on the cross for you. It is already done. He already is there in the future when you're going to sin and mess up in the future. He forgives your past, and he's here with you in the present. You're not losing all your coins, brothers. You're not. God's grace is sufficient. All right, bros. All right. Be watchful. Stand firm in the faith. Act like men, and be strong. And whatever you do, do it in love. Bye-bye!